What's going on, guys? It's your boy Indian Story here, and today I thought I'd be taking a quick look on exactly how to set up and how to run OBS or Open Broadcasting software. And so the first thing you're going to want to do is go down to the link in the description. I'll be sure to leave a link down there, and once you do, you're going to be brought to this page. So now that you're brought to this page, what you're going to want to do is come over here and click Download OBS Studio. And then obviously, depending on what operating system you're using, whether it's Windows or Mac, you're going to click whichever option applies to you. Now, obviously, since I'm on Windows, I'd be clicking on Windows. But since I've already installed this, I'm just going to skip all of this and show you exactly what it looks like. Alright, so once you got OBS installed and up and running, well, the first things you're going to notice is that this is probably a black screen right here. Now, the reason that is because obviously you don't have a source going, so you're not going to be able to capture anything. But since I'm recording with it right now, that's why it's displaying my screen. So one of the first things you're going to do when you open up OBS is head up to File and Settings. Now, obviously, you can go through this individually on your own. I mean, there's quite a bit of stuff in here, but most of it's nonsense, probably won't need to be used anyways. So stream, obviously, if you're going to be streaming through Twitch or YouTube Live, you can edit your settings in here, pretty straightforward. Output, I think the default bitrate comes in at 2500. You're definitely going to want to upscale that to 2800. And I believe the default audio bitrate is 160, so I would definitely upscale that to 320. Audio, this is where you're going to be selecting where your primary audio devices are. You're also going to be selecting which microphone you want to be recording out of. So obviously I have my microphone selected right here. Video, obviously since I'm recording I can't edit this, but you want to have it set to whatever your monitor's default resolution is, and you want to keep it there. And another overlooked part that I see on most tutorials that they don't really cover, hotkeys. Now this is what you're going to be using for once you want to start and stop recordings. Now obviously for your streaming services you can have it bound to something else, but for mine I have it bound to my number pad delete, so whenever I start and stop a recording I always just double tap that and then that ends up working for me. Advanced, not much in here to really change, and so for the most part just go through here on your own, but you definitely want to change those few things I mentioned. Alright, so now that you're done messing around with the settings, what you're going to come back to right here is the black screen. And so you're probably wondering how you want to start recording with that. So, most of the time, scene 1 should be up by default, but for some reason, if you don't have a scene here, you can just go down here, name it whatever you want, and have it entered. Obviously, that's probably what you're going to be seeing right now. So, what you want to do when you have your scene set up, what you're going to do is head down here, and then depending on what you're recording, you can choose your different options. So, obviously, if you're recording a Let's Play or a playthrough, go here to Game Capture, name it whatever you want. And then in here you're going to have all your different options for exactly what you want to be recording for that game. And once you head out of that, in case you ever want to record like an internet tab or what I'm doing right now, I'm recording just your screen, what you want to do is go to display capture, obviously name it whatever, and then you just choose your monitor right here, capture cursor, it's up to you. Not much else other than that, unless you want to be adding like a microphone in here, in which case you'd be going to mixer. This is where you can be choosing exactly what you want your volume percentages to be for your different audio devices. Most of this stuff most people won't need to mess with, so not much to worry about there. But other than that, OBS is pretty straightforward from there, so if you really enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, or if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. But other than that, it's been your boy Indian Story. Peace.